Well, it's that time of the year again where Foxy the van has to go in for its MOT. That's a test we have to have over here in the UK every year. So fingers crossed, let's hope it gets through. Oh, I'm a couple of minutes late. I hope I don't get in bother. I am going to have a little walk about. Well, it'll take about an hour, I think, for it to get done. So, don't know where I'm going to go. Maybe walk to the beach. It's forecast rain, so I'm bound to get soaking, aren't I? My old factory, that one. Used to have a bed factory, if you didn't know, back in the day. When we were first having kids. Come on, Foxy, I'm sure you'll be fine. I've got 40 minutes to kill, so I'm just going to have a walk along. I know there's a little secret bridge along here. So we're just in Hartlepool, and this is the, I was going to say the former expanded metal company. Well, it isn't, it's still open, but just looking at that building over there, what a shame. Just going to rack and ruin, no windows in. What happened to the windows? Anyway, this company apparently were the first people in the world to invent this stuff. And it's here in Hartlepool, expanded metal. Big old site. I think there's still plenty of people work here. That's a big old factory over there. What we got here, Roxy's Rainbow place. I believe it's where pets come to be buried. We'll see where we get to. Oh, and we've got a daycare centre for dogs. Doggy daycare. Didn't know that existed. What looks like we're coming to a dead end, but we're not. I mean, back in the day, this would have been a hive of industry. I'm pretty sure there's still people, lots of people still work in this area, but not like it used to be when the steelworks was massive around here. Right, I know we can get round the corner here. Oh, it's not looking too good, is it? Could do with a bit of a clean-up. Here we have a secret tunnel. So it's always a little bit worrying when we put our vehicles in for its MOT test. I think it should be alright. Last year I only had an advisory. Passed with an advisory, but said I had to have it fixed straight away. And as you've seen, it did take me almost a year to do that, which was the number plate light on the back. Dead easy to change as well. I don't know why I didn't do it earlier, but because it's at the back of the van, you just forget that it's there, don't you? We've got another little secret passage. That's where they do the repairing of the lobster pots and such. Up until just about last year, I didn't even know this bridge was here, even though I've been under it loads of times. So we're going over the East Coast main line. I don't know whether Hartlepool is on the main line. I think we have to come off. But yeah, I didn't know it existed. I know there was a massive one when we were young, Steelworks Bridge. But because I'm a titchy, I can hardly see over the top. So on this side, I was hoping there might be a train coming, but nothing. Come on, train. 40 minutes to kill, I might as well have a little walk about. The rain seems to be holding enough of it. Not far to the seafront now. It's noisy. In the distance over there you can see you've got another one of the wind farms. Not sure what its title is, but what do you think of them? I know we need clean electricity and such, and it is ultimately free power once the infrastructure's been paid for. But how long does that take? And, you know, do we get any benefits from that? I don't think we do. Somebody's getting rich, but it certainly isn't me. Right, let's have a little look down on the beach. It's a bit windy. I haven't actually got a microphone on. I've just got the little wind muffs on the 360 X4 We'll see how that goes, huh? Can't go walking far. Yeah, I'm going to get trapped. If I walk too far, I'm definitely going to get trapped. You can see all the tide's coming up really quickly. Wow, it's going to get me any second. Look at it filling this. And always climb up them rocks. How long do you think it would take for the tide to get up to these steps where I'm stood on? Just going into the River Tees. Now, I was along there the other day. There's a picture along the end of the pier. It's called the North Gare. Now, I photographed it a few years ago with a drone. I wasn't supposed to. I didn't know you couldn't fly drones there. When I did it with the drone, there was a sinkhole that appeared. But when I went along the other day, just before the storm, I discovered that there's even more damage right along at the end of the pier. So I'm going to go back along with this stick. Look, it's nearly reached me. In fact, it has reached me. I've got a job this afternoon. I've got a photography job. If it's not raining, we'll have a walk along that pier as well. Right, I think we'll have a walk along the beach just to the next set of steps. There's the sunshine again. Cracking piece of wood up here, look at this. I'd love to get that home in the garden. I would go climbing up there, but I don't want to get stuck and break my leg on the rocks and then the tide comes up and drowns me. What a wonderful sky, look at that. Looks gorgeous, isn't it? Suppose I better make it back. See how Foxy the van's doing. Oh God, I really hope it passes. I don't want to be spending any more money on it. I suppose if it's brakes or suspension or something like that it fails on, then it's going to need to be done, isn't it? Oh, I think I missed it. I might have got the arse end of it going past. These cameras, sometimes they don't come on as quick as what you'd hope. Right, we're just approaching the MOT centre. Still in there getting done by the looks of it. So yay! Absolutely brilliant. It passed. Maybe it's not with flying colours, but it passed. Just the one advisory on the brake pipes. They need cleaning off apparently, and then greasing up, and then we fit for another year. Well done, Foxy the van. Seaton Carew. What's Seaton Carew famous for, you're wondering? Well, have you heard of the canoe man who disappeared and turned up in Panama and then came back? Well, that's his house over there. One of them, just over there. There has been a couple of dramas and a movie on TV about it. It's a good story. He never got away with it, him and his wife. He faked his death, or faked his disappearance anyway, and she cashed all the insurance policies in. But yeah, they both ended up doing time. So Seaton Carew, beautiful place. Look at the beach. Absolutely fantastic. I'm going to do a video which is just about Seaton Carew. And I'm going to stop the night here and try a couple of the bars. Yeah, there's plenty of bars to try. I did have a pint in there not so long ago, met some friends. It's not the cheapest in the world, mind. It's looking a bit tired, isn't it? But it is winter. So I've always thought of this little place here, the Blue Lagoon it's called. It's just on the outskirts of Hartlepool. Nice little nature reserve, really. You can see some vans going in there. But they do shut the gates, they lock the gates. I was wondering if they really do. So here we are, the North Gare. What does it say? Winter season, 8 AM till 6:30 PM. So if they shut the gates when you're up here, you're locked in. It's alright if you're in a van like this. Lovely power station on the right hand side there. That's going to be decommissioned very soon. We've got some old oil rigs or gas rigs which are getting dismantled as well. And then right smack in the middle of them we've got the new power. There's some of the towers for another wind farm that's going to be built somewhere. And here's the sunshine. Looks like there's plenty of people about. So I'm parked right in front of the golf club. There's a little walkway just going over there. I've got my woolly hat, or my dutt as we like to call them in Hartlepool. So let's go. Right, here we go. It's about half a mile to the end of the pier, I believe, or further. So yeah, it is a little nature reserve. Okay, go across the golf course. Hopefully you don't get a ball in the side of the head. Bit too windy for golf today, I think. But I bet you there's people out here playing. Right. I think I'll be putting me dutt on. What do you call it? Woolly hat. Bobble hat. There you go, that's better, isn't it? It's not the best footpath in the world, is it? But it's not a bad view. So this side, to the left of us, we've got Seaton Carew, which we've just driven through, or some of it anyway. On the right over here we've got the rest of the golf course. It's a really long golf course, as you can see. And all the industry. Teesside at its best. Oh, I'll lift the camera right up and you'll be able to see. Can you see the ship just coming out the Tees, container ship? If I'd been a bit quicker, we could have seen it from the end of the pier. A little bit more info there. Yeah, I sometimes come down here on my bike, on the mountain bike. I haven't been down on the little electric bikes yet, but it's not really the best surface in the world for bikes. It's a little bit soft. Oh, it's a shame we weren't on the end of the pier to watch that go past. Sure, you can see from there though. Oh, there's another one. Now, I'm not entirely sure when this pier or Gare, I know it's not a French train station, so it's probably Gare, was built, but I will have a look and I'll put the date up there or down there, whichever one fits best. So this is the north side, and over there you've got the south side. Now on the south side, South Gare, you used to be able to take your camper vans along and camp there, but it got too popular and ended up people were actually living there, and the Tees and Hartlepool Port Authority, I believe it was them, it had enough and they've put a stop to it. There's a barrier just about to be put up, and I believe if you go and stop there now, if you can get under the barrier, you're going to get a knock on the door, so it's probably not a good place to stop. But I do have some footage from over there, so I'll pop that on here. I sound a bit out of breath. It's because it's so windy, you're fighting against the wind. And I'm a fat old guy who's getting out of breath. It's a lovely secluded little beach this. At the moment there isn't much sand on it, but often you can come down, it's covered in sand. And you can see the concrete square blocks. I believe there were anti-tank blocks put in. Did some drone footage of a sinkhole that had appeared on this pier. Now, you're not allowed to actually use drones unless you get permission along here. Looks like they've been trying to shore it up a little bit. And technically you're not allowed to come along here. So I don't really know where the sinkhole was. Yeah, the wind's blowing from my right here, so I'm gonna stand on the other side because it is very, very windy. I don't want to get blown in the sea. So they'll probably be the end of me. Right, we're getting near to the end now. I don't know whether you can see on the. I'm gonna put this up like a big drone. So way up in the air. You can probably see the end, and I don't actually want too close to it. So I brought the big stick. Look at the state of it. This is close to the end that I'm going to get. Oh, I can hardly bring the camera around. It's that windy. I will go a little bit closer. Right, that's enough. I do actually feel a little bit scared along here. I'm a bit of a chicken. Chicken! So yeah, let's get out of here. We'll have a walk back along the beach, I think. Yeah, I remember as a kid, see a ship getting launched. It was called, I believe, the Tyne Bridge. And there was quite a few built of the same design. And I think quite a few of them ended up having a disastrous end. I'll have a look into that. But my brother was one of the welders on that ship in the Swan Hunters shipyard. I think there was a bit of a design flaw, shall we say. Oh, it's nice of them. They've made a little slipway for us to get down. Mind you, it is very, very windy. One of the last times that I came along here, a lot of it was fenced off. I think there was some kind of bird protection program going on. I'm not even sure if you can hear any of this because it's so windy. It'll be interesting to see how the microphone works. Connected via the Bluetooth this far away from the mic. If it doesn't work, I'll just have to do voiceovers, won't I? Plenty of firewood. There's often some big old logs get washed in along here. So we'll have a look, see if we can find any of them. See if we can get an interesting picture. The sun going down just behind the power station. Plenty of little shells. There's some of the little birdies. Waves in a river. I guess it is just the mouth. Okay, it got me. Good job, got my walking boots on. Did you see how I looked like a salmon there? No. Nesting shorebirds. This part often when the river comes over the top, this part gets flooded out as well. Now I never think of Hartlepool as actually being on a river, because this is Hartlepool, and that's Hartlepool Power Station, and that is a river. So yes, we are on a river. Right, I can see some interesting logs Come on, son, don't disappear before I take a picture. Do you know what that is? That's what we call sea coal. This you can get in an abundance sometimes. And when we were kids and you could still use coal on your fires, it was free fuel. So you just rock up on the beach, fill a bag up, and there was loads of it. It was a bit spitty. It used to shoot off across the front room sometimes, but it was free. You're not allowed to use it now, but people still collect it, and I think it's used, I don't know, in power stations or something. But yeah, free coal, just wash us up. Look at this amazing piece of timber which is rocked up on the shore. Wow, you can probably count how many rings there is. Look at that. Wouldn't that look, again, fantastic in our garden? So, if you know anyone with a helicopter, please feel free to give us a lift with this. There's another piece over here which I think I'm going to be able to frame the power station and the gas turbines, sorry, and the wind turbines. This is a beauty piece, this. No, I really would like this one, but it's impossible. We cannot have it. Look at that, it's a beauty, isn't it? Stick it on wide angle. Get in a little bit closer. And now, what do you think? Which one was the best? It's time to head back to the van for a cup of coffee, I think. I know I forgot to put the eco-flow in, so I'm going to have to dig the gas out and do it the old-fashioned way. Do you know what? I can actually smell coffee after somebody's... A couple over there, I think they might have brought their own coffee. Surely we can get this back to the van. No? Alright then. I know some of you have been asking where Brenda is. Well, she's still around. She's at home keeping out of the cold. Oh, that's nice, we've got out of the wind a bit there. And she will be back. We've got a little holiday planned soon. Somewhere a little bit warmer climate. That'll be coming up soon. Right, where's the van? Where is it? Am I on the right path? Yeah. Well, we're almost back at the van, and I'm ready for a cup of coffee, I can tell you. Decaf, of course. Wow, what's that? Probably can't see it very good on this. See if I can quickly get my iPhone on. What the hell is that? Wow. That was alright, wasn't it? Right, back to the van. Well, the microphone decided to fail on me here, but what I was saying was I forgot to bring any gas with me, so I couldn't make the coffee anyway. I was putting it in the garage when I was cleaning the van out once and thought, I'll leave that there until I pack everything back in again. No, I've only forgot, haven't I? Luckily, I don't live very far away. Right, I'm off now, so thanks for watching. Hope you've enjoyed it. Hope it doesn't sound too windy for you. Don't forget, give us a thumbs up and subscribe. It really helps the channel along, and I'd really appreciate it. And I will catch you next time. Bye-bye now.